Yo, Bootleg Kev podcast episode number, not sure to be honest. Somewhere in the about to hit 40, close to 40. You know what I'm saying? We've got special guest Haiti Babii in the building.
Thanks for having me, dog. West Coast. What's going on?
New album Trap Art.
Yes, sir. Dropping January 29th.
January 29th. That's next Friday, man. Yeah. So we got to talk. I want to know, man. So you came up to me in DJ Hed show.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago.
Come on.
Did the freestyle.
Come on.
And it went fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was two ways it could have went. Like you already know.
Yeah, no. After it was done, me and Hed talked, and we're like, man, this shit's either about to go viral as fuck, or it's gonna, no one's gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
And it went crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, talk about your approach into the, because you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
So did you know what you were doing?
You're a smart guy. I knew what I was doing. Of course, I didn't think it was gonna land me a Riri feature or Meek Mill follow, Chrissy Teigen. That's how you pronounce her name?
Chrissy Teigen, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to mess that up. I didn't think it was gonna do all that. I thought I was gonna get a viral buzz. You know how quick, you know how you go viral, then the buzz goes away. Like that stamp always can be like, I could stop making music next year and my name will still pop up somehow, and that just keeps people like, oh, I never heard this kid. Let me check on Spotify and streams go up. Like the pros and cons to the freestyle. When I wrote out my own list about it, it was so many pros. Like it was so much positivity came after. Like I went gold because of that. I gained 122 followers because of it. So it was a weird experience. I came to you with 50K followers.
Yeah.
So, bro, that
shit went up after that.
That was dope. It was. I mean, I got bashed for it. But I never been the type to run away from pressure.
Right.
That's probably because I play sports, most likely. But shit, it is what it is, and I'm looking forward to my future because I'm just evolving now as a man.
Yeah, it's crazy because I remember just like when Deezus and Mero talked about it on Showtime, and then like you said, Rihanna, Chrissy Teigen was like, she was like,
yeah, she was the biggest. Was she the first?
I don't know, but she was like going hard for that freestyle. She was like, I can't stop watching it.
Yeah. A lot of artists had some good comments. Sway Lee, Lil Yachty.
Meek Mill posted it?
Meek Mill posted it. But a lot of the newer generation artists had a lot of good comments. Of course, old heads, they feedback always go be stern.
There's either two.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, there's some people who say, you go on Facebook, I still get tagged to this day, it'll be like the worst freestyle ever.
Right.
And then some people thought it was fucking crazy.
The best freestyle ever. And
right.
Hey, take it. You hate it or love it. I don't really. You feel me?
And what were the cons of the freestyle?
My crowd around me, my back home people, seeing people fold, seeing people like, you stand by my side when you see Riri and Meek Mill, but you weren't standing by my side right before that. You was quick to leave, so it was a good way to catch all the snakes in the land. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like the pros outfilled it. Like it was just so much good stuff happening after that. Like I was able to actually like create a whole new sound
off of that.
Like, but I got to shout out to Empire and Ghazi. Like, I'm able to be free with my artistic side, dress how I want to dress, do what I want to do.
Right.
Even if somebody says, oh, that's not right, you make your own suggestions, but as an artist, I'm free. I'm not controlled, so I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for even allowing me to go up there and you release the shit, because I know motherfuckers was like, oh, we ain't going to release it. But, hey, it made my career. It's
some
part
people,
of my legacy.
No, yeah. I think that there was we were all, at the end of the freestyle, very, we didn't know what the fuck. We were very confused.
Your face is total. That's all I need. But you and Hed are some good friends now.
Yeah.
Hed talk to me all the time.
Yeah, I think it was positive though, man. I think at the end of the day, like you said, I kind of laid the groundwork for you. From there, you could do anything.
You like when people think about it, from there, like you can drop songs like how I did Blue Dragon, where go Andre 3000, completely off brand. Yeah.
Go off the reservoir.
Because I'm not your regular rapper. So
right.
I created my own box and now I'm living in it.
On the new album, you got Jack Boy and Wyclef. So talk to me, because obviously both Haitians.
Yeah.
Wyclef is like the god, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wyclef. You got him talking that shit on the album. How did you guys, how did that play happen? Because that's a big deal.
He knew about me before the freestyle.
Okay.
So as soon as my Instagram name popped up, Haiti Babii, he tapped in, locked in. Like, giving me free game, a lot of advice, giving me books to read. Like,
oh, wow.
Dude, not giving me books, like telling me some books I should look up. Like, just a uncle in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Now, how me and Jack Boy met, of course, he signed to Empire.
Of course, yeah.
You know, shout out to guys
family business.
Bringing him.
They're probably linked up business. You guys link up in the studio?
Like everything else. But what artists realize, you know, a lot of people in the industry always say, oh, these rap niggas is fake. It's fake in the game. But it's up to who you mesh well with. So I mesh well with Jack. You know, that's me personally. Me and him mesh well. So that's why it syncs so good on track.
Did you make a conscious effort to only have Haitians featured on the album? Or was that by coincidence?
By coincidence.
Okay. I
ain't gonna sit here and lie. Oh, my fault. But yeah.
So it was coincidence.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Talk about the title Trap Art, because I feel like you're, like you said, you're like an artist. You could really do anything. And I feel like that's kind of a dope title for if you were to just kind of box in your genre. What
I
you
am, yeah, give it a name.
Yeah.
So it's Trap Art. But trap in my generation is always thought, when you think of trap, you think of like down south trap.
Of course, you think of like Jeezy, T.I.
Exactly. My version of trap is like the West Coast trap, the Sugar Free, the Two Shirts of the world, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And the artistic side is just me being me. That's where you get just me being me. One track I may do some, you know what I'm saying, or stay standard. You never know what you gonna get with me.
Do you think that I was gonna say, being out of Stockton, and Stockton, for people who don't know, it's in Northern California. There's some other artists out of Stockton that are doing their thing. MB Nell, there's some dope artists.
More too. There's more too.
Yeah. But do you think that it's like harder coming out of a city like Stockton to break in the industry because it's not reckoned, like, you know, when people think of California, outside of California, they think of LA or San Francisco, and that's it.
Hey, me and Nell making it easy for cats. We open the door. It's up to them to kick it down. You know what I'm saying? Kick down all the hinges. You know what I'm saying? We open the door. So it's nothing's easy in life, but that's a part of success. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I give a lot of game on my page. I show y'all me working out all the time. I show y'all me in the studio. So it's like,
a lot of work ethic.
Yeah, people gotta just pay attention to the work ethic, because I'm with Empire. So I'm going through artist development in my internal and external on my own. No one's telling me to do this. I'm doing it on my own. You got to want this. You know, you can't just wake up and be like, I'm going to be a rapper. Where do you come from? What's your lifestyle? Do you come, you know what I'm saying?
You got to make people care, right?
Yeah, you got to it got to be believable. One thing about Pac, he made you believe.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right,
it gave
right.
you hope. One thing about Jay-Z, he rapped with a plan. He always rapped with a plan. So you just got to be prepared when you coming into this game.
So you say, like, have intention with everything you do.
Have intention with everything you do. But I would like to say one thing. You don't just have to be an artist. There's so many positions in this industry.
Oh, of course. People think that if you're not, like, you got to be a rapper. Like, there's so much other shit you could do.
Because rapping is the most dangerous position to be in.
Right now it is, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy last few years.
Yeah, RP to all the ones who passed away too.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of people, man. So your influence has got to be crazy, because like you mentioned Andre earlier.
Yeah.
You know, when you listen to your music, you can hear some Sugar Free shit. The freestyle we're about to drop, I heard some reminiscence of some of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely gonna hear the West Coast.
Talk about your influences, man.
My influences always change, if that made any sense. Like, I've never listened to Jay-Z until 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I know his records.
But you never like tapped in.
Never tapped
in. Actually, really.
I know your work. I know word for word a couple songs, but I don't.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Know the Jay-Z that you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know Nipsey. Of course, it's just played to me all the time. I'm from the West Coast. I know 40. It's played to me all the time. Right. It's familiar music. But I start venturing on. So this year, I went back into some oldies in my catalog that I used to listen to that I forgot about, like the Usher's Confession album, 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, even the Pleasure P album. You know.
Hey, Pleasure P, man. Pleasure P 5. Pretty Ricky had a run, man.
You know what I'm saying? T-Fly, you know.
T-Fly, another guy who's out of LA who I really hoped would have been bigger, but he definitely kicked down some like sonic doors for a lot of people. Like, he was doing a lot of shit before a lot of other people.
I know a writer when you see him.
Yeah,
that man
for sure.
Is talented.
Nah, he's an alien for sure. Yo, we're breaking down this video. We're not breaking it down. We're taking a break in the video to tell y'all about our sponsors, Odd Socks. All right, listen, man, oddsocksofficial.com. What the fuck was that, bro? It was like a fucking Pomeranian hair floating in the air. Anyway, oddsocksofficial.com. Keyword Bootleg Kev. Go over there, get you some socks, and you'll save 20% off if you use that keyword. They got South Park license. They got some Ghostbusters, Pimp C, Mike Tyson. Really, the one that I really care about is they got that WWE license, so you can get these awesome NWO socks. And then they got their Odd Socks Basics. You know, for all the basic bitches, get you some basic socks, even though they are very comfortable. They're probably the most comfortable socks. Actually, not probably, definitively the most comfortable socks I've ever put on my feet. Yes, all right? And that goes for all types of socks. So go to oddsocksofficial.com, get some socks. By the way, SpongeBob socks, they're kind of fly, right? Christmas time's on the way. Use the keyword Bootleg Kev, 20% off, oddsocksofficial.com. Support us by supporting Odd Socks. Let's go. You talked about Rihanna tapping in. Did you have any sort of correspondence with anybody? Like, did you chop it up with Chrissy Teigen or like?
No, I didn't get no phone calls with. Only person I talked to was Riri and her peoples. They're super cool. They're super cool. You know what I'm saying? Meek hit me in the DM on that hype. Like Meek hit me that's why I never asked him, yo, what's up with the verse or begging and stuff. He hit me from the hype. I'm watching. Just know that. So that was all I needed. I was like, nah, that's cool. You feel me? A cosign is good enough. I take that as a cosign. You ain't got to go on the internet and say my name 100 times, but I take that.
If he tells you he's watching you.
Yeah, you just watching. That's all attention is a lot. Attention can equal to, you know what I'm saying? You can be wearing my merch one day.
100%. Hey, and yo, me and Hed need our cut from your merch, by the way.
Oh, the hi. Hey, shout out Burner too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Burner. That's family right there. Shout out to Cookies. Are you a big smoker?
I don't smoke, but I love everything about weed. I love it. I'm for it. But I'm just going through a personal break because I've been on my workout.
So you've been chilling out on that.
I've just been chilling out, no drinking, no smoking. I'm a year not doing nothing.
So you've been working out, getting in shape and shit. Talk about are you on any sort of diet or anything, or just being healthier? Or?
My diet, 5 meals a day, not super big place.
Right.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but snacks in between.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to up it because I was working out last year, like January until to May. I wasn't seeing no improvement. Maybe because I was looking in the mirror. Maybe it was illusion. I wasn't seeing no improvement. Once I start eating more, drinking more water, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think there's like a misconception that if you eat less, like you should lose. And obviously, if you're eating a shit ton of food, you'll lose some weight, but you'll hit some sort of wall. I think if you, like you said, those little mini meals kind of helps your metabolism keep going, right?
Well, even if you feel like you're fat, this is the thing. People feel like I'm gonna just stop eating, right? That's not gonna work because all your body is doing is eating the muscle. That's what creates more fat. You know what I'm saying? You eat and then you work out, and you're giving your body food, and you're working out, and now you're giving your body time to expand.
So no particular diet, just eating better.
I'm eating better. I'm just eating way better.
You ain't on the keto wave or no shit like that.
I don't even know what that is.
Keto? Just no carbs, no sugar. High-fat diet.
I mean, sugar is, I don't really do too much candy, but I eat everything. When I'm going to start worrying about stuff like that when I get older. I'm only 23, so.
Damn.
You know?
23 years old, man.
Yeah.
Anybody else you want to shed the spotlight on that's from your city, man? That might not be getting some love?
It's cats from the South. I already know MB Nail. It's cats from the North. If cats don't know them, you can literally type in my name and just scroll to related searches. The Bay Area, been doing their thing. Who's some cats? Shout out some LA cats, some KB. Go get.
I'm talking about Stockton.
Yeah, shout out.
I think we know all the LA guys.
I know you talking about Stockton. You feel me? I hear you, but I'm thinking of names. Okay, so I can be specific. Because if I start mentioning a bunch of cats from another hood, I ain't mentioning all cats from my hood. That's disrespect. So I got to come correct. So shout out Quack, shout out Yay, shout out a lot of homies that I'm missing y'all name right now. I apologize for that. Shout out to EBK Hot Boys, they're doing their thing. Shout out to Sack Rappers because we like this. I know you're talking about Stockton, but Sack is like this. Yeah. So shout out all of them, they doing their thing. Shout out Bean from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Lil Bean. Man, there's so many artists. You actually that it's on the fly, so I can't really.
I got you.
Think of a lot of names.
So 2020 had to be crazy because you were coming off the hype of the freestyle, and then everything shuts down. Did you how? I mean, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Obviously, this shit ain't over yet. But how has it kind of affected the business for you, outside of probably going on the road? Has it kind of have you noticed any sort of difference in like maybe momentum or anything like that because of the pandemic?
Right. Thank God the industry changed to streaming, and internet. So there's ways around it. If I can't perform in front of your face, I can perform on live. We can just, there's ways around it. But it did affect a lot because, you know, you want that time to go see your fans and grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people need that, oh, I'm going to go to Houston, perform this song and get booed. So, you know, like, I need to change the tempo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, so it's kind of part of the game, right?
It's part of the game, and a lot of people missing that part of the game. That's why I'm just like, okay, streaming time, and I'm just dropping songs, man, just keeping it flooded. But, again, back to the pros and cons. Like, this whole pandemic affected a lot, but I had a baby during it. I lost 2 good friends. So I was battling with a lot of demons inside, but all that's like internal. I can handle that.
Mm-hmm.
External, like the hate from freestyle, I can't control that. So I'm just worried about what I can control. My work ethic.
Freestyle was mental. 2019, right?
It was 2019, but where's that going? It's going 2021.
No, yeah, no, I still get tagged in that shit to this day, man.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be there forever. Yeah, it was a viral moment. That's what viral is.
Yeah, that shit's forever.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. Was there anybody who was like that gave you negative feedback about it that might have took you by surprise, or somebody who like we might know who you kind of noticed?
Family, but I ain't gonna say no names. That's disrespect. Family. But family, yeah. But I still love them to death. You feel me?
And then the old heads, obviously. I mean, all the old.
That's necessary.
I had all the old heads hitting me like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? What is this shit, man?"
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen regardless. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can still meet a couple cats I see said something that's old heads. I'm like, man, you know, it ain't gonna be no what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be mad love.
That's some real shit, man. Well, look, the album is
January 29th. Trap Art coming out, man. I got a single dropping the day of the album called Birthday Girl. Finna go crazy. Just killed this freestyle with you.
How much music you sitting on? I'm sure a lot.
So I make 30 songs before album. So right now, just unreleased, like 50, 60.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you have a very busy year.
Very busy year, yeah.
So go get the album, Trap Art.
Go get that album. Shout out my boy Simba in the back. My boy
Simba's here. Yep. And then you got merch dropping, right?
Yeah, I got merch dropping the day of the album.
Where can merch drop? Like, what's the website?
We still creating now, but it's gonna come out the day. It's gonna come out the day of the album. We'll send everybody a link. Link will be in my bio.
And go check the new freestyle we just did. It's coming out. Are we gonna do this? It'll be out like the day after. It'll be out soon.
Yeah.
Usually we drop the interview, then the freestyle, right?
Shout out my family. Shout out my brothers.
Okay, for sure.
Well, let me make a quick shout out. Shout out my family. Shout out my brothers. Shout out my moms, my daughter, my baby moms, and her family. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody who survived and made it to 2021, and all the black people and all the minorities, all the whites, everybody who survived and who fighting. Shout out to Biden. You know what I'm saying? I got a brand new president in there. I really want to say to a lot of upcoming artists, don't quit. Don't let nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna look back at this when I'm older and really like, okay, I'm becoming a man. So just evolve with your career, straight up.
Grown man shit, man. Boom. That's beautiful. Perfect, man.